Speaking with Canvey Island manager Danny Heale following our 2-2 draw against Neots Town at the Prospect Stadium. Danny, an entertaining game in which we twice come back from a goal down. Are you feeling happy having secured a replay after going 2-1 down late on, or disappointed that we didn't win the tie with the chances we had?
I'm a bit disappointed really, overall. It's just that for the first 15 minutes we was dreadful. Just say we was nowhere near it, weren't close enough, weren't tight enough, and it cost us, and we went 1-0 down. But from the moment they scored, then we started playing. We got our goal pretty quickly, and then it was all us really. And we've got to start taking our chances. We're getting ourselves in really good opportunities and not putting the ball away. So it's starting to concern me a little bit. It's just that we are creating and we're not finishing teams off. So, but it's stuff to work on that, and we are looking behind the scenes at the minute to try and bring in another forward. But as you know, all the better players out there at the moment are playing for their club. So we're working behind the scenes, and hopefully we can get something done next week.
So as you say, we started the match quite lethargically, allowing St Neots to take an early lead. Do you think the fact that we played midweek while St Neots had a free week had any effect on things at all?
Yeah, I think so. Obviously, we've had like a really long journey to Leiston Tuesday night. It was a really tough game, and then so we didn't get back to the island till I think about 1 o'clock in the morning. So people have had to get up and go to work again. We had a bit of a light training session Thursday night, and went out for a meal with the players with a bit of team bonding. But yeah, I think that's what happened, especially first 15 minutes. It took us 15 minutes to get going. But after that, I say we went when we got it back to 1-1. It was us pushing forward. I think Josh only touched the ball twice in the first half, and once was getting out the back of the net. Then second half, St Neots are a good side. Don't get me wrong, but I thought they come here looking for a draw. To be honest with you, I thought that they played one up front, especially second half. They were just putting everyone behind the ball, trying to stop us from playing and that. And then they've hit us on the break, short corner to the edge of the box, slow to react to it, to come out and hit. The boys fainted to shoot, and then he shot and it's gone through a bit of a scramble, and they've put it in. So we've got to learn from that. But so we done well again to get back into it, and there was only one team going for it. So as long as we turn up Tuesday night after a long journey and roll our sleeves up and are willing to have a go from the off, I think hopefully we can come away with a win.
Spencer Bellotti grabbed a late equaliser with a superb finish. How happy were you for him, considering he hasn't quite had the start to his Canvey career as he would have expected?
No, he hasn't. But I say he done really well pre-season. But I feel a bit sorry for Spencer in a way, because the formations we have been playing hasn't really suited him. And when I've asked him to come in, we've played him wide right, we've played him in the hole, we've played every time we've played him as an out-and-out striker as a 4-4-2 against Great Wakery in pre-season. He got hat-trick, and then when we had a game down here against Southminster, he got another 2. So every time he's played in a 4-4-2, he's looked really dangerous. But the team have been doing well, and his attitude's been absolutely spot on, and he's a lovely kid as well. And to be fair, he's done really well again today. He's worked hard. He played him out on the right today. He's done well for us. Then we pushed him up front when we needed a goal, and I thought the finish was brilliant. He took it really well, and I'm over the moon for him.
Finally, we've got a few injuries at the moment with James Hawes, Billy Hawes, Michael O'Leary, Nick Humphrey and Jay Cohen all out. Can you give us an update on their conditions at all?
Yeah, James Hawes has had an operation on his groin. He's still in a lot of pain, so he's going to be out for probably another month or so at least. Billy, his brother, has obviously done his knee. He's struggling as well. He's going to be a long-term injury. He's going to be out for another month, I'd reckon. Michael O'Leary's probably a week away. Just done his hamstring in training last Thursday, but Adam's been working really well on him over the last week or so, and I reckon he's about a week away. Jay Cohen obviously pulled his hamstring Tuesday night at least, and I don't think it's as bad as we first thought, but he's probably going to be a couple of weeks away. We're looking at the Greys game, hopefully, that he'll be back. So Nick Humphreys as well, he's had trouble with his back, and he's causing trouble for his hamstring as well, but he seems to get over it, and then he starts training, and the next day it flares up again, so he's going to see his private healthcare. We're going to see a specialist up in London next Friday, so hopefully we'll know a bit more about him.
Thanks, Dan.
Thanks, mate.